Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Woo! Red Wings win again. What up, though, everybody, and welcome to the Woodward Wings live post-game show here after the Red Wings get the dub 6-3 over the Ducks at not Joe Louis. Jeez, how high am I? LCA. We are live. He is Justin Satawa. I am Spencer Raxter. Justin, how you feeling?
I am feeling great, Spencer. I mean, that Ducks team is a fast, young team. Like, they love to skate. You could see it. And to see us respond, also look extremely fast, play great in open space. And then the boys responded. I thought a great graphic that they showed in the broadcast at the end of the game was the expected goals for the Red Wings. Like, they are third in expected goals. And they put it in the net tonight because and that was because they went to the net. They got in the gritty areas. All their goals were hard nose tips, right around the net area. It was great to see. I thought the first line played great with DeBrincat, Larkin, and Raymond. Second line a little shaky. Didn't love, and third line also shaky. At both those lines,
Third line was not good at all.
The fourth line honestly played better than the second and the third line. They were buzzing today, and we got to give them this. If we aren't anything, we are fair.
We are.
And we have given Johnny Burgers his flowers, and he deserves them again today.
Bad game.
2 assists.
He missed some open nets, though. He missed a couple open shots. Like, I don't need him to be out there. All right, sorry. I don't want to know. All right, sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah.
He did. Joe, you're being fair.
He missed like 3 open nets.
Yes.
I mean,
but he played physical. He won battles.
He was physical.
He found himself in positive offensive opportunities. So, like, that's all I got. If he's playing on the fourth line, that's all I'm going to ask from him.
Yeah.
Danielson, Casper, Appleton had, like, no push. Nothing going today. I do not know what is going on with that line. Danielson looks like he's, very ripe. He's not, he's not fully in there yet.
He's young. He's still young. He's still got to get his sea legs under him a little bit longer. He'll be fine. I mean, I would like to maybe see them switch around who's on his line, but the thing that impressed me the most in this game, the thing that I needed to see the most in this game is the scoring on the power play. You fucking needed that. Going into this one, they were 0 for 13 on their power plays. They got 2 power play goals, both of them coming from point shots from Mo Sider, one seeing all the way in, and the other one DeBrincat tipped right in front of the net. So that was awesome. You needed that. If you want to make the playoffs, if you want to be a legitimate team, you have to capitalize on power play opportunities. And they did that in this one. So I was happy.
Yes. And I couldn't believe what I was watching through that 0 for 13. I know you lost Kane, and we will get a little bit into more of Kane's performances as we get later in the show. However, they seem to be clicking now with him back. That first one they went out there for when it was like the jumbled one.
He's disgusting.
I was literally like,
Rasmussen's taking the Rasmussen at center on your first power play. Yeah. God, what the fuck are we doing here?
I was like, bro, what am I watching right now? But he goes back. Hey, the classics are what's best sometimes, and we know that 5 of Larkin, Raymond, Kane, and Sider can be a top 5 power play in the NHL. Yes. It is. The stats back it up. So I liked him going back to it. It ended up working in their favor. They looked great today. 2 goals. And the best thing about their power play, too, is the way that it fluctuates who's in front of the net. Yeah. And when they are perfectly running that system, there's always someone wide open for a one-timer and always someone in front of the net, and it's always someone different, so you don't know where those pressure areas are. I really like that about the Wings power play.
Yeah, and Zach Brzezinski says that ASP can also cook on the power play. Obviously, ASP with the goal today as well. You love to see that. And, he absolutely can cook on the power play, and that's eventually what you want him to do. He's eventually going to be the point on your power play. He had an opportunity to do it, and he had a bad turnover that ended up resulting in a 1-on-0 break. But I do like him getting more opportunities there. And boom, there you go, Jason. I was literally just about to say that. net traffic is needed for the Red Wings power play to go. It's not just a power play. It's all scoring opportunities. They need to get more guys in front of the net. We saw that happening in this game. Obviously, like you said, Justin, on the power play, they rotate who's in front of the net, and all those guys have great hands, so you can get some nice tips. So I just want to see Mo slinging that bitch up towards the goal more, and what you did in this one. He scored, he got a goal, he got an assist. So, yeah, I was really happy with the power play. After that, the first one was I was at the gym. I was on the treadmill. I was looking around. I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on right now?
No, yeah.
I was like, you got, what was it, Kasper, Berggren, Rasmussen? I was like, dude, what the fuck is it? Or Kasper, Finney, Rasmussen? I don't even remember what it was, but it was really ugly.
Yeah, but, I mean, however, Rasmussen with an absolute snipe of the ages.
Yeah.
I don't know where he reared that one back from. Like, that literally looked like Austin Matthews was coming down the wing. Straight TDR, top shelf, bar down. I literally was laying in bed. I literally was like, what the? And I was like, shock therapy, like up into my, like I started standing. I was like, but hey, if he's got that in his bag every once in a while, we'll take it. It was
he got possessed by the ghost of Hockey Town or something. I don't know, because that was just an absolute nasty little flick snipe fark. Like, what, you can do that more often, big guy. But I do want to get back to what you said when I threw shots at Berggren for missing a couple open nets in this one. He did play physical, and he was hitting people, and he wasn't allowing people. By the way, hopefully Gibson's okay. I don't know if it was the couple pucks that he took off the face or if it was that collision towards the end of the second period, but hopefully he's all right and he can just brush that one off, because he was playing a damn good game. But Talbot came in, closed it down, made a couple important saves, made a couple nice saves. You like to see that. It's always hard to do coming in cold. But the whole team was playing physical. Ben Sherratt was laying people out. Mo Seider was laying people out. Like you said, Berggren was putting dudes into the crossbar. Like, that's what you need to do, especially going up against a team like Anaheim that's pretty similar to you when you talk about youth and speed. And they're not the biggest team. I mean, they're a little bigger than you, but they play with speed and space just like you do. So you can't let them out physical you. And they didn't. They didn't get thrown around. It was a zebra show in the first period, but then they kind of cleaned it up a little bit. And I liked the physicality that guys are playing with. Kasper, Rasmussen, Sherratt, Seider, Larkin for his goal, or for one of the ugliest 2-on-1 goals I've ever seen in my entire life with him and Lucas Raymond. But he just out-physicaled the dude for the puck. And you need to see stuff like that. So that's how you win games in the NHL.
Absolutely. And I would agree. Kasper is slumping a little bit. I do think it's just the up and down in the lineup, though, and the inconsistency that he's dealing with. I do want to bring up this point, though. With Danielson in the mix now, it's very difficult to find ways to have three lines that can support all the players that need support in this lineup, if that's the route that you're going to go. Are you getting any feeling of that? Because I'm starting to, like, as I'm working these lines in my head, and I'm like, all right, so if, Cat's going to play with Larkin and Raymond, that line is elite, okay? Yeah. It's a top 10 line in hockey, arguably. But then behind it, that means that you have, either Kasper, Danielson, and Kane.
Kasper, but then Finney's on the third line with Copper and Kopp, like Rasmussen. You got Rasmussen, Berggren on the third line. And then Appleton and JVR and Kopp on the fourth line.
So, like, I see the vision McClellan's going for with, like, trying to balance the line with Kane, with Finney, and Danielson with Kasper. Like, I see the vision. I just don't know if Danielson's enough to full out Kasper, and vice versa for them. And if Finney's enough to be with Kane, like, Kane was playing really well at the Brinket. Like, I do have question marks going forward of the sustainability of, like, this line shift. If they can make it work, though, it is the best three line depth wise you can have. However, I question if there's enough support with Cat on that first line.
Yeah, I personally would like to see Finney go back on the first line, and then you have Cat. I like Cat Casper Kane. I think that's a good line, but we'll see. They switched that up really right before Kane came back. It was like Casper had a couple goals, and then Kane was coming back, and they switched that lineup before they even got a chance to start playing together again. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, it's a good win. You got Buffalo coming in on Saturday. I'm going to be in the building. Me and my brothers and my dad are going to catch that game. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm going to be around 117 is my section. So if anybody's in there, come say what's up.
On Saturday, hell yeah. That'd be hype.
Yeah, I'm excited. And we'll see what happens. Ethan Roselle says, I wouldn't hate Cat, Larkin, Kane, and then Finney, Casper, Raymond, just to shake up the top six. I don't know if I think you got to keep Raymond and Larkin together. I just think that if there is one constant in that top six, Raymond and Larkin have to be on the same line personally, because that's a guaranteed like at least 2 points. So I think you need those guys together.
I like them together as well.
And I really like Cat and Kane. I think that's the same kind of deal. Like when you talk about Raymond Larkin, I think Cat and Kane should be a married tandem as well, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, it worked in this one. You took care of your power play goals, which is important. I didn't see all 60 minutes, but from what I saw, JBD looks solid. Yeah, he's solid this year every time he's given an opportunity. So hopefully they continue to do that because he has been solid. And like I said, Ben Sherratt looked good. Mo Sider looked like a monster. He was fucking killing people out there. So,
just the threat of ASP has helped Ben Sherratt. Like you just see how like the ice is like tilted towards ASP when Sherratt has the puck. Like they do not want him to have the puck in the like defensive zone or in the offensive zone, and it just opens everything up for Sherratt. I know ASP that obviously that 2-on-1 kind of flipped through skate. I think it's kind of like a funky bounce. You just chalk it to that. Other than that, I thought he played a good game.
That wasn't really his fault. That was just a couple of those entries that got taken away from the Red Wings on the power play were some bad puck luck bounces, and that was one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. But overall, I think he's getting more and more comfortable. Just with like I see the turnovers because he's trying to make plays and not just trying to make the easy play. He's trying to actually make a difference in the game, and those are growing pains you have to allow him to make at some point. And I think now is the time as we're getting to this middle point of the season where you're going to need, those goals that he scores just out of nowhere. Like today, he popped that one from the point, which was such a big, booster for us when we're just fighting to keep any sort of a lead in the third period.
Yeah, and he's going to have to give you some spark, like when you're down, when you're having bad puck luck, when you're the best way to get a quick offense or to get a quick spark for your offense is one of those guys on the blue line to pop up in the game and to maybe not even score a goal like he did, but just to get some action towards the net. And obviously they didn't really need it so much in this one because the offense was flowing pretty well after that first period. But he's looked great the past couple games, and hopefully he can keep that going. And he keeps evolving, and the power play minutes start to crank up a little bit as we get deeper and deeper into the season. Even though, like I said, Mo looked great at the point today, obviously, as he just I feel like he's kind of timid sometimes and doesn't want to shoot the puck on the power play, and he kind of needs to. And we see today, like he did it, and he got a goal, and he got a great tip into DeBrincat. So I think he needs to just get past trying to make the perfect pass or setting up Patrick Kane and just start ripping him at the net.
I agree with you. I think that it's how the wings are also positioned where he has the ability to do that. Like there's a lot of rebounds that go out to those flank positions, right out to those guys where you can just re-attack immediately and set up. Because, I refer to the power play. It's so similar to an onion. Like you want to have layers of attack. Like an ogre. You want to have, the puck come in from the point, and then it shakes the defense, and then your middle guys or your flanks get the puck and curl the outside and then find each other, and then it's a puck battle in front of the net, and then it goes back to and just waves of pressure from every point. It's so it's the hardest thing to defend is when a team is pulling you up, down, left, right, and you can't consistently find their rhythm. That's what the Red Wings do to you when they're really in that flow state. So I really do like what they had going on today because Sider adds that layer because he has a good shot. Like he's got a really strong shot, and the boys seem to like tipping off of him because Cat has a great What?
Nothing.
Sorry.
No,
Have
you're good.
as a great chemistry in front of the net because he placed that perfectly for Cat to get that tip in today, which was beautiful. Way to keep it under the bar as well.
He did. It was a great tip by Cat, and he's been. It was good for him to get a couple goals in this one. Obviously, the empty netter, get him when you can. Like he has been so snake bitten so far this season. It's starting to get in his head a little bit, but I think 2 tonight would be is pretty good. I'm definitely going to put an irresponsible amount of money on a DeBrincat anytime goal against the Sabres on Saturday because when he scores goals, they come in bunches. So I would almost put Spenny lock of the year that DeBrincat scores against the Sabres on Saturday. I think that you get him going, hopefully, especially if he's in that first line still. That's going to be pretty dangerous. We'll see what happens there. But not even 20 games in and 10 wins. Got to keep it up, boys, says Jason. I agree. It's a good start so far. Obviously, you had your first little bump in the road there where you lost 3 in a row, but this was a good bounce-back win. You needed to do it in front of the home fans, and now you have another very winnable game with the Sabres coming in. Hopefully you can take care of business there. So got to keep battling, though, like you said, in front of the net. In their 3 games or in their 3 losses, they really weren't doing the dirty work. They weren't getting to the right spots. They weren't battling behind the net. They weren't getting the position in front of the net. You saw them doing that in this one, and that's where those tip goals came into. They were creating a lot of turnovers around the blue line, and they were really attacking those exit passes, and that created a lot of opportunities for guys to get either out on the break or to be coming right in. And that's exactly what Larkin did. Larkin was attacking an exit pass right at the blue line, and he just out-muscled his guy to it, and Raymond kept skating. And like I said, they had probably the ugliest 2-on-1 break I've ever seen, but it resulted in a goal. And if you keep putting pressure on opposing teams when they're trying to exit the zone like that, you're going to get a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, and I think that one thing that I want to see more of with Lucas Raymond, and this is just so critique, but I just want to see him shoot more. I think we've talked about it all off season. There was a point in today's game, he had the puck in the slot. He made a great toe drag. He was literally prime slot area. He did have to break it to his left. However, there wasn't the stick was in the lane from the D. He had a clear lane to shoot. He's got such a nice TDR. I would love for him to step into a shot right there. I think he's got a lot of more potential to score there than a contested pass to DeBrincat. I understand as he is such an elite playmaker and passer where there's no hole he can't throw a pass. That is the mentality that Lucas Raymond has out there. However, he is also a very good goal scorer, and sometimes I feel like he needs to realize that and just snipe the shit out of, Dostal.
Yeah, for sure. And again, I think that's a lot of the kind of line jumbling. Obviously, Lucas Raymond knows what DeBrincat's going through right now. He wants to get him going. He wants to set him up. They put him up to the first line because Larkin and Raymond are the 2 best playmakers outside of Patrick Kane on this team. So they wanted to get him going. I think that was a point of emphasis. Maybe that's why he tried to feed him a little extra. But I agree with you. He's got to start shooting because him shooting that and him shooting and getting pucks on the net will create rebound opportunities for DeBrincat to bury and for DeBrincat to sneak up on the weak side, get a rebound, and just put it past him. So, yeah, I was excited for that. But I'm glad DeBrincat got a couple. That was really needed, and the 2 on the power play were really needed. So it's a huge dub for the Red Wings for multiple different reasons.
Yes, it was, but some bad news. It is upper body for Gibson. He will be evaluated, I'm assuming tomorrow. It just says he'll be evaluated. Shout out Max Boltman for the update.
Shout out. Kosa is
upper body is not so good. Kosa is balling. That is true.
He's pucking.
Is he the call up here?
Yeah, it has to be, right?
I mean, they could just be like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna bring up Jack Campbell."
I was gonna say they're not gonna fuck Campbell, dude. We know, no. Hopefully Gibson doesn't have to miss any time, but if he misses some time and they bring up Jack Campbell, I'm gonna be so pissed off. But Talbot,
I don't know about this one. Played very, very good. I I think they played pretty well defensively today. Especially Edmondson and Snyder. Like today they were as another like lockdown, get the seatbelts out, you're getting strapped all day long.
He's talking about the first period though, and there was a lot of defensive lapses and turnovers in the first period that created a lot of opportunity. Like on the first power play, they gave it away like 4 times, and I think Anaheim had more shots on our first power play than we did. So definitely in the second and third periods, they were much better. But the first period, there was quite a few defensive lapses. I'm not too mad about that. Gibson made some great saves to bail them out.
Campbell is not in the organization. Yeah, that's my bad.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
That's on me. I forgot that. Is
I was about to say, yeah, it's got to be Kosa.
Oh, dude, that's good. I guess that's good. I'd love to see him play another NHL start. I feel like last year they still had the blinders on him, like when they played him, like as much as you could. You know what I'm saying? Like it was such a we'll start him if we have to. And
Kyle said Kosa plus the backup is hurt.
So yeah, if Gibson's missing some time, it will be Kosa.
It's the Talbot experience, so hopefully Kosa.
No, but you can't do the Talbot. You can't do a full Talbot experience. So we know what that is. No, he's saying that I think he's saying bring up Kosa. Oh
no, Kosa is hurt.
He literally played the other day. I saw him playing the other day.
Injured practice on Thursday. Oh no, will practice Thursday. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been on a tear. He's at a sub-2 goals against average.
Kosa skated this morning, so yeah, it seems like he's fine. So Kosa's fine. So yeah, Kosa would be him. He was, if he's hurt for Grand Rapids, I'm sure he's going to be fine if he gets called up to the Red Wings. So, maybe he doesn't want to play for Grand Rapids because he's hurt. But if they're like, hey, exactly, Ethan. Watch how fast that injury heals when Steve Yzerman says, hey, kid, we need you up here. Gibson's got to miss a week. Hopefully Gibson doesn't have to miss too much time. But I believe that I trust Talbot on Saturday against the Sabres.
Oh, for sure.
Like I said, he came in and he played well in that third period. He had some big saves, and he kept that game as far as it was, a 2-goal lead most of the time. So yeah, hopefully Gibson just has to miss like a couple days, and it's nothing serious. It didn't look too bad.
Hopefully it's just like a small strain or something, a muscle strain. It's like those are the type of injuries that like hurt, like goalies miss time for
pads and shit. Yeah.
Exactly. I do think Talbot for a couple games is good, but if we extend over a 5-game span, like that's when you have to insert Kosa at some point. Like we know that Talbot can't play over a 5-game period and be the Talbot that we need him to be.
Yeah,
because there's two guys in there. He's essentially the Hulk. How about the PK? PK's been dialed. I mean,
PK has been dialed, and that's a big credit to Mason Appleton. He has been great. Edvinsson has been great. So Michael Rasmussen's done a good job, and a Cop and Coffer, like all those guys have been on the PK. They've been working their asses off. So if there's one thing that Cop and Confer are worth, it's some PK love.
Yeah, they are. And I saw a tweet today, which. Maybe I should save it for a Woodward Wings episode, but Pagoda today was talking about how Confer and Cop were possible trade deadline pieces to be moved if we're a bubble team.
I didn't see that. How about who's it? What really pisses me off? That nerd that they got on the broadcast, like the stats guy.
Yeah, who was that guy?
Fuck is this dude? Like
I was so rattled.
He was like the deep hockey stats analyst, and he wasn't even using numbers. I was like, why are you getting this guy's opinion on the game flow? Ask fucking Larry Murphy about the game flow. I don't want to hear this guy. Like, what do we do? Murph was like, how do you feel about that, Jack? No, go to that guy if he's got hard stats and numbers. That's what I want to see, that nerd on the screen. Give me Larry Murphy's opinion on how the fucking game looked for the defense. Like, I don't want to hear this dude. That big bulge Mike, yeah. Dude. I mean, I guess, dude. I was like, who's this fucking nerd, dude?
No, he popped on screen, and I literally was like, dude, who is this guy? Like, why do I care about him?
He gave some good facts in there, but like I feel like they're just still trying to figure out how to use him. Because like Trevor Thompson should kick it to Larry Murphy for, hey, game flow and feel. And then that guy should just pop in. Yeah, they're, 11 of 12 on faceoffs in that period. They're dominating that spot. Boop. Okay, good. Bye. Like, I don't know.
No, and I was like, why is this guy on Zoom? Like
he was on Zoom. Just see a little plastic Stanley Cup behind him?
Yeah. I was like, what do we got going on here? We got guys on Zoom now?
Guys too good, he can't go down to the desk?
An NHL hockey, like a former NHL Red Wings player who's I was so baffled and that they were doing this. I was like,
I was like, listen, I don't want to hear this guy's opinion about the physicality of the defense. I want to hear that from Larry Murphy. What are we doing here? But I don't know. Jason Pratt says he does all the FanDuel games. Shout out to him. He's probably getting paid then.
Yeah. But get that bread,
like my guy. Two things that I take the most out of this game are DeBrincat getting a couple goals and the power play cashing in a couple goals. Power play number one. You needed that. You were 0 for 13 coming into this one. That was embarrassing. And like we said, I don't know if it was like shock value or like reverse psychology or what Todd McClellan was doing, but that first power play unit he put out there was one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my entire life. So I think that was him putting those guys out there. So fucking Larkin, Kane, and DeBrincat and Raymond are sitting there like, why the fuck are these guys on the ice right now? And then they saw how ugly it was. They're like, all right, we got to get our shit together. And they did. So I don't know if it was reverse psychology or what, but they scored a couple goals.
Larkin sit on the bench watching Rasmussen take like the face off. I was like, that would
make no sense, dude. He got kicked out. He got kicked out of the die. I was like,
I know. Like Larkin's statistically your best face-off man by far, and you just like they didn't even send him out. No, that was definitely some Spice Store-ish right there, and I loved it.
Spice Store for sure.
They ended up getting dialed, and that was great.
Yeah, I mean that would piss me off too. If I go into heavyweights, I see fucking Chris on the desk. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is that schmuck up there? That's my fucking spot. I'd come on my next show and I'd fucking murder that shit.
And then they were showing the practice tape, and they were getting after it, like one-on-one battles for pucks. Like it really just – I love how every time – where McClellan needs to take this team back to the fundamentals and the basics. Like he takes it down to the bare bones and really just make sure that this team is there. Because today you could see it. They were winning the puck battles. They were controlling in front of the net, blocking shots. It was great to see them just fundamentally play so sound.
Yeah, absolutely. They did the little things. Like you said, they were winning faceoffs. They were aggressive around the net and behind the net. They were jumping on the exit passes from the zone, and those are things that give them opportunities when they play with speed, when they use their size, because they do have some big guys out there. So when Rasmussen's fucking sniping shit off a toe drag in between two defenders, like that helps too. So, I mean, you need a little bit of luck. Rasmussen pulled that one out of his asshole, but I like to see it. That was for comedic purposes, YouTube, not for sexual gratification. Don't flag us. But it was a good win. It was a good bounce back. Like, you're not going to win many games in the NHL when you go on a stretch of 0 for 13. And like I think Ken Daniels said it against Chicago. You had 10 minutes of power play time and you didn't score a goal, and they scored 3 power play goals in like a minute and 19 seconds of power play time. So you need to take opportunity of the man advantage, and they did a couple times in this game, and that's a big reason why they won.
Speak for your boy.
Trey Haggerty fight for spot on the Wings next year, hopefully following a Nettie. You're goddamn right he will. No, he's gonna be in the A next year probably though.
Probably starting with Kosa as the Wings split starter.
Yeah, Kosa will start with the Wings, and then Trey will probably start in the A, but Kosa better fucking. He's playing like he knows Trey Augustine's going to be in the A next
Yes,
year. I'll tell you
is.
that. He's playing like he knows that motherfucker's coming because he is. I'm buying his jersey so quick. I can't wait. I hope he gets a good number, dude. Oh.
Are you still going to cop a Michigan State Augustine?
I do. I want to, yeah. But I still got to buy your ASP jersey. I still haven't gotten my Casper jersey.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
Dude, didn't you order that in like August?
Yes. Like fucking at least 2 months ago.
That's actually crazy.
And I emailed them like a couple weeks ago, and they're like, yeah, you'll get it at the end of October. Well, I mean, it's past that. So some guy in the chat told me he just got his yesterday, though. So hopefully mine comes.
I'm praying for you. I would be razzed at this point if I had to have the jersey ordered in August. I'm waiting for the next game I go to. I'm hoping that they got the Raymonds with the A on them, and I'm gonna buy a Raymond with the A.
Nice.
Anything else that you want to hit, Spenny?
No, I mean there was a good win. Like I said, got to keep the power play mojo going. Mo needs to keep throwing shots at the net when he's at the point on the power play. He needs to stop trying to find the perfect pass to Kane or the perfect pass to DeBrincat and just start putting pucks at the net. He did a good job of that, and he got a couple points and a goal out of it. So, keep that going. Keep the power play working. Keep playing physical. I really like seeing fucking Bergeron bend that dude over the crossbar when he tried to sneak in behind Gibson. So keep doing that. Maybe Rasmussen will fucking pick up on it, and he'll play physical too. It was so weird because, like, you think somebody's going to get the nasty snipe between two guys would be Bergeron, and you think the guy playing physical and helping the team would be Rasmussen. But, I mean,
it was the absolute opposite.
Yeah, maybe they traded powers with each other, and that's just how it's going to work.
We will preview the Buffalo Sabres game on Saturday morning with Woodward Wings at our normal 10:30 a.m. episode slot. So make sure you tap in to that episode. It will be loaded of just the general Red Wings conversation from the entire year. We'll break down the entire year so far. Red Wings back in the playoffs, by the way. Let's go holding on to that.
Just like that.
Come on, we're back.
Just like that. Who do you
That'll
need
do it for us. Woodward Wings. Anything else, Spenny?
I was just gonna say, who do you need to step up to beat Buffalo?
If they play like this, they'll beat Buffalo.
Okay, I just wanted to do that.
If they step up, if they play the way that they played today, they'll beat Buffalo.
Yeah,
no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I agree.
And Max Plante is playing unbelievable. One of the highest scorers in college hockey right now. It'd be nice if we had his brother too. Can't lie. That would be nasty. But we will catch you back. What?
Alex DeBrincat anytime goal on Saturday. I'm telling you, book it right now. I'm gonna put
Demidov just got hurt.
Amount of money on it.
Ooh, Sean's gonna be destroyed. So that
Demidov got hurt.
Yeah, Pratt's
like
Jason
bad?
Pratt saying that Demidov got hurt.
No way. Is it like bad?
I don't know. All right, we're
major health concern. No, don't believe there's a long-term injury after the slash he took.
ASP didn't play the last 15 minutes of the game.
ASP didn't?
Clone said that was a coach's decision. I don't hate that, though.
No, that's fine. Leave fucking Cider and...
Yeah, Cider and Edmondson should be playing. And then
out there for as much as you can, and then...
You rotate the other three. That's fine.
Yeah. JBD and Sherratt and Johansson, that's fine with me. I mean...
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
You're up by 2 goals. I don't really need ASP out there.
I agree with that.
I'd rather have Johansson or Bernard Docker out there if you're up 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. I don't hate that.
No, I don't either. Well, that's going to do it for us. Make sure you tap in Saturday, 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m., Woodward Wings. Post-game shows, no post-game on Saturday. I'm sure I will be busy, and I'm sure you're going to be having a grand old time.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm going to be down there on Saturday. I'm going to be in section 117. If anybody's going to be at the game, you could come out and say what's up. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be there with my dad and two of my brothers. And D-Mac said he's going to be there, so we're gonna meet up at one of the intermissions, I'm sure. Say what's up. He's doing the military giveaway that day, so should be a lot of fun. If you guys are at the game, come say what's up. Come drink a beer. It'll be fun.
Next post-game show will be Tuesday against the Kraken. We will be live already for the Eagles-Lions Sunday Night Football game. I'm sure if you guys say go Wings, we'll tell you about our opinion on the game in the middle of that stream, but no actual stream until Tuesday. Thank you guys for tapping in. We appreciate all you guys make this work. This has been Woodward Rings. I'm Justin Satawa. That is Spencer Raxter, and we will catch you Saturday at 10:30 in the morning. Peace.